What if I told you that just 5 minutes a day could help you walk pain-free, even into your 80s, without gyms, supplements, or complicated workouts? Most people believe they need intense exercise to stay strong as they age. But the truth is, a few gentle, science-backed movements, practiced for generations in Japan, can restore balance, strength, and mobility faster than you think. In this video, I'll guide you through 5 Japanese movements proven to rebuild walking strength, improve joint flexibility, and enhance stability, all in less than 5 minutes a day. Before we begin, researchers at Harvard Medical School and Kyoto University have been studying something remarkable, a powerful connection between your ankles, knees, and hips that determines how smoothly you move. In biomechanics, it's called the kinetic chain, but I call it the balance chain, the system that keeps your body steady with every step. Here's what most people don't realize. After 60, this balance chain naturally weakens. Steps shorten, joints stiffen, and movement feels heavier. Now, here's the encouraging part. A 2024 Harvard review, supported by the Mayo Clinic and National Institute on Aging, confirmed that this decline isn't permanent. With simple targeted exercises, it can be reactivated in as little as 3 weeks. That's exactly what these 5 Japanese longevity movements are designed to do: restore strength and control from the ground up. Let's begin with something simple but incredibly powerful. Move number 5, Ashi Mawashi, the Japanese ankle revival. This first movement comes straight from Japan's famous Radio Taiso, the national morning exercise millions still practice before taking their first step of the day. Ashi Mawashi means ankle rotation, a simple, gentle motion that keeps Japan's elders walking strong and injury-free well into their 80s and 90s. Now, here's why it matters. Your ankles carry your entire body weight with every step. They're the foundation of all movement. When they stiffen, walking upstairs, stepping off a curb, or even getting out of bed can feel harder than it should. That stiffness also throws off your balance, and that's when slips and falls happen. A 2023 study from Kyoto University found that gentle ankle rotations improved blood flow by 27% and flexibility by 30% in adults over 65. That's the difference between moving freely and shuffling carefully across the room. So let's try it together. Sit comfortably in a sturdy chair or stand while holding the back of one. Lift one foot a few inches off the ground. Now draw slow, controlled circles with your toes. 5 clockwise, 5 counterclockwise. Let the motion come from your ankle, not your knee. Switch sides and repeat. Breathe normally, steady and relaxed. This gentle movement wakes up circulation and reactivates your balance chain. Perfect first thing in the morning or after sitting for a long time. Start with 30 seconds per foot. If your ankles feel tight, make smaller circles. As you get stronger, try it standing while holding a chair for balance. A short, joint-friendly reset that keeps your legs warm, loose, and ready to move safely. Now that your ankles are awake, let's move upward. Move number 4, Shiko Dachi pulses, the Sumo strength builder. This next move comes from traditional Sumo training, where strength and stability begin from the ground up. We're using a gentle version of that same stance to help you build powerful, pain-free legs safely at home. It strengthens the key muscles that keep you steady, your thighs, hips, and calves, the same ones you use to stand, walk, and climb stairs. When these muscles weaken, everyday tasks like getting up from the couch or walking up a few steps start to feel harder. But it doesn't have to be that way. A 2022 study from a leading Japanese university found that modified sumo-style squats improved leg strength and knee stability by nearly 50% in adults over 60, all without joint strain. Here's how to do it safely. Stand behind a sturdy chair and hold it lightly for balance. Place your feet wider than hip width, toes turned slightly out. Keep your chest tall and your core firm. Now, bend your knees slowly, lowering your body just a few inches, as if sitting halfway into a chair. Hold for 2 seconds, then press through your heels to rise back up. That's 1 pulse. Repeat 10 to 12 times. To make it easier, reduce how deep you go. To make it harder, lift your heels slightly as you stand for extra calf engagement. This takes about 1 minute total, a simple, joint-friendly way to restore strength and confidence in your legs. If you're still watching, drop your name and where you're tuning in from. I love seeing how far our community reaches. And don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss another mobility tip. Now, let's move to move number 3, Seiza-Flow, the kneeling mobility rebuilder. This next movement is inspired by one of Japan's oldest traditions, the Seiza posture, a gentle kneeling position used for centuries in tea ceremonies and meditation. It's more than posture. It's a built-in mobility exercise that keeps the hips, knees, and ankles flexible for life. Now, here's why it matters. The ability to rise and lower yourself smoothly is one of the strongest indicators of independence as we age. When your hips and knees stiffen, simple things, like standing up from a chair, getting out of bed, or reaching the floor, can suddenly feel like a challenge. But it doesn't have to stay that way. A 2023 review from Kyoto University Hospital's Rehabilitation Center found that low-intensity kneeling and rising drills, similar to the Seiza posture, improved hip flexibility and leg strength by 35% in older adults, while reducing joint stiffness and pain. And here's what's fascinating. In Japan, it's common to see elders in their 90s, even past 100, who can still sit on the floor for meals and rise with ease. One 105-year-old woman in Okinawa, when asked her secret, simply said, "I never stopped bending my knees." That's the quiet power of Seiza, graceful movement preserved through daily practice. Here's how to do the Seiza-Flow safely. Start by sitting on the edge of a sturdy chair, feet flat, knees hip-width apart. Now, shift one knee down toward the floor, placing it on a soft cushion or folded towel. Your other foot stays flat, one knee down, one foot forward. Gently shift your weight forward and back in a slow rocking motion, keeping your spine tall and your breathing steady. This mimics the controlled transition of Seiza, engaging your thighs, hips, and core without strain. Do this 10 gentle rocks per side. To make it easier, keep both hands on the chair for balance. To make it more advanced, hold each forward lean for 2 seconds before returning. Avoid pain. The goal is smoothness, not depth. You can do this once or twice a day, morning and evening, or anytime your knees feel stiff from sitting too long. With regular practice, you'll notice it becomes easier to stand from the couch, climb stairs, or kneel down to pick something up, all without that tight feeling around your joints. Just 1 minute a day gently retrains your body to move with confidence and control again. Now, let's move upward again, to the next link in your balance chain, move number 2. Hiza Mawashi, the knee longevity circle. In Japanese, Hiza Mawashi means knee rotation. It's one of the simplest, yet most effective, longevity movements you can do to keep your knees strong, flexible, and pain-free. Now, here's why this one is so important. Your knees are the center link in your balance chain, the bridge between your ankles and hips. Every time you take a step, climb a stair, or rise from a chair, they absorb more than 3 times your body weight in pressure. But after 60, the muscles that support the knees, especially the quadriceps and hamstrings, start to weaken by up to 1% every year, while the surrounding tendons stiffen. This imbalance is what makes your knees ache, creak, or feel stuck when you first stand up in the morning. And when that happens, your body compensates. The hips take over, the ankles tighten, and walking becomes less steady. The good news is, this decline is reversible. A 2024 clinical review from Tokyo Metropolitan Geriatric Hospital found that controlled rotational exercises like Hiza Mawashi improved joint lubrication, reduced stiffness, and restored full range of motion in adults over 65, even for those who had mild arthritis. Just 2 minutes a day increased walking speed and reduced pain by nearly 40% after 4 weeks. In Japan, this is part of the morning warm-up for older adults, a habit that helps them maintain graceful, fluid movement well into their 80s and 90s. It's not about pushing hard. It's about teaching your joints to move the way they were designed to move. Let's go through it together. Stand tall behind a sturdy chair or countertop, holding it lightly for balance. Place your feet shoulder-width apart, knees slightly bent. Now bring your hands gently to your knees. This gives you awareness of the motion. From here, slowly circle both knees in a clockwise direction. Small, smooth rotations. You should feel the movement through your thighs and calves, not just the knees. After 5 circles, switch directions and repeat counterclockwise. Keep your upper body relaxed and your breathing steady. The goal is smoothness, not speed. Imagine you're gently oiling the hinges that keep you moving. If you feel stiffness, make the circles smaller. Comfort always comes first. As flexibility improves, widen the motion slightly to challenge your muscles. For those with limited mobility or joint sensitivity, you can also perform this movement seated, the same small circular motions while sitting tall in your chair. After just 1 minute, you'll notice your knees feel lighter and your legs move more freely. And when done regularly, once in the morning and again after long sitting periods, it helps improve blood flow, reduce swelling, and protect the cartilage that cushions your joints. In Japan, doctors often say, healthy knees mean healthy years. Because when your knees move smoothly, your entire body moves with confidence. And Western research now agrees. A 2023 study from Harvard's Institute for Aging Research found that maintaining knee mobility and thigh strength after 60 was the strongest single predictor of long-term independence, even more than balance training or aerobic exercise. So whether it's in Kyoto or California, the science is clear. Strong, flexible knees are the key to aging without limits. This one exercise keeps you doing what matters most, standing up without effort, walking without hesitation, and enjoying life without pain holding you back. Now that your knees are strong again, we've reached the final link in your balance chain, the hips. Your hips are the control point for walking, standing, and balance. When they stiffen, your steps shorten and your posture weakens. When they move freely, every part of your body works better, from your spine to your knees. This final movement targets the muscles that keep your core and lower body working in sync, proven to improve stability and coordination at any age. Move number 1, Hara circles, the centering flow. We've reached the final movement, the heart of your balance chain. In Japanese, Hara means your center, the core of balance, strength, and energy. When this area weakens or tightens, it throws off everything above and below, your posture, your stride, even your breathing. But when your hips and core are strong and fluid, every movement, walking, standing, bending, becomes lighter and more controlled. A 2024 study from Kyoto University's Institute of Human Movement found that gentle hip circling routines improved walking stability by 43% and reduced lower back tension by nearly half in adults over 60. And Western science agrees. Research from Stanford University shows that restoring hip mobility directly reduces knee and ankle strain, helping maintain walking speed and independence with age. So this final movement, Hara circles, ties everything together. It reconnects your hips, spine, and core into one powerful coordinated system. Let's do it together. Stand tall, feet shoulder width apart, knees soft. Place your hands gently on your hips. Now, slowly circle your hips in a smooth, controlled motion. Imagine drawing a circle with your pelvis. Go clockwise for 5 circles, then counterclockwise for 5. Keep your upper body steady, your breathing slow and natural. You're not forcing movement, you're restoring it. If you feel stiffness, make the circles smaller. Comfort first, always. For those seated, you can do this sitting tall in a chair. The same gentle circles, smaller but just as effective. This exercise takes about 1 minute total. It strengthens your hips and core, releases tension in your lower back, and teaches your body to move as one connected unit again. Now, take a deep breath. You've just completed all 5 Japanese longevity movements. 5 minutes that reawaken the balance chain from the ground up. From your ankles to your knees, from your hips to your core. You've rebuilt the foundation of pain-free, confident movement. And the best part? These aren't gym exercises. They're life exercises. Movements designed by culture, proven by science, and refined by time. Practice them daily, 1 minute each, and within weeks, you'll notice it. Steps that feel lighter, joints that move easier, and a body that feels younger than your age. Remember, longevity isn't about pushing harder. It's about moving smarter, a little every day. So here's my challenge for you. Pick one of these 5 moves and start today. Just one. Tomorrow, add the next. Because consistency, not intensity, is what keeps you walking pain-free for decades to come. And before we close, I want to thank you. You could have spent this time anywhere, but you chose to invest it in your health, your movement, and your future. If today's session helped you, let me know where you're joining from in the comments. I love seeing how far our community reaches. And don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss what's next. Thank you for watching.